The Galaxy S26 is no ordinary phone, and now with One UI8, it's becoming something entirely new. But why are some features hidden and others not arriving at all? In this deep dive, we reveal the true reason Samsung changed direction, what features are secretly in testing, and how Galaxy AI is about to dominate your phone experience. If you think you already know everything about the S26, think again. Before watching, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you get notified about daily tech updates. The Samsung Galaxy S26 is already one of the most powerful smartphones Samsung has ever created. But what really sets it apart isn't just the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chip or the Ultra Vision display, it's the software. One UI8 has arrived, and while Samsung has been relatively quiet about its rollout, this update is quietly transforming the S26 into a smarter, faster, and far more intuitive device. This isn't just a typical yearly polish, it's the beginning of a new era driven by Galaxy AI. But as many users are discovering, the update is coming in waves, and not every feature is available right away. Why? The truth lies in a carefully planned strategy, and it's more ambitious than anyone expected. Samsung knows the S26 is competing with not just iPhones but also the rising AI-focused Android flagships. To stay ahead, One UI8 is being built around smart experiences, not just smart apps. With this version, AI is baked into almost everything. The keyboard now suggests entire sentence structures based on your habits. The gallery automatically retouches photos with stunning precision. And we're not just talking brightness or contrast. One UI8 can now use generative AI to remove objects, recreate damaged parts of an image, and even change backgrounds intelligently. It's all happening on device, thanks to the S26 upgraded NPU. But here's the twist: these features are being pushed silently, region by region, to avoid server strain and to monitor performance at scale. Dig deeper, and you'll notice a clear shift in design philosophy too. One UI8 simplifies the interface but does so subtly. Rounded edges are smoother, animations feel more fluid, and transitions now react to touch in a more lifelike manner. There's a new sense of depth in the UI, thanks to layered backgrounds and lighting effects. Samsung is moving toward a 3D light UX model, something it quietly filed patents for last year. You might not consciously notice the change, but the phone feels more alive, more responsive, and that's entirely by design. Then there's the integration with Galaxy AI. Samsung's Notes app now includes live summarization. You can paste a long paragraph, and the phone automatically summarizes it into bullet points. Call Assist can now transcribe conversations live and even translate calls in real time across 14 languages. The S26 with One UI8 is no longer just a smartphone. It's an intelligent assistant, a creative partner, and a translator all in one. But not everything is smooth. One UIA's rollout has been oddly staggered. Some users in Europe and Asia received it weeks before US markets. Certain Galaxy S26 variants, like the base model, are missing features available on the Ultra. This discrepancy isn't random. Samsung is using a targeted optimization approach, testing features on specific user demographics and hardware models before releasing them widely. The AI-driven battery manager, for instance, is currently being trialed only in Korea. Why? Because it uses real-time machine learning to adapt performance and app behavior. And Samsung wants to ensure stability before a global push. Meanwhile, the camera system has gained significant silent upgrades. One UI8 introduces a Pro Visual engine that adjusts HDR, contrast, and AI focus in milliseconds, especially useful for low light and portrait shots. You don't see it happening, but you feel the improvement instantly. Even video recording gets a boost. The AI director mode automatically switches between lenses based on subject movement and facial expression, turning your basic clips into cinematic shots. But here's where it gets really interesting. Samsung has started embedding Galaxy AI into third-party app experiences. On the S26, One UI8 can now suggest in-app actions like replying to messages, auto-filling forms, or summarizing email chains inside apps like Gmail, WhatsApp, and even TikTok comments. It's as if your phone is thinking a step ahead of you. And yes, all of this is processed on device, meaning your data doesn't constantly ping Samsung servers. Privacy-conscious users rejoice. Still, some users are skeptical. Is all of this really necessary? Does AI overload the experience? Surprisingly, One UI8 handles it well. You're not forced into using AI. It's layered beneath the experience, ready when you need it. That's the difference between Samsung's approach and what we've seen with Google or Apple. The S26 doesn't push AI in your face. It quietly enhances what you're already doing. Battery life has also been improved, though not in the way you'd expect. One UI8 uses AI scheduling to adjust refresh rates based on your routine. So, if you usually scroll social media in the evening, it'll optimize GPU performance for that time block. If you rarely play games in the morning, it'll reduce background GPU load during those hours. The result, up to 12% better battery life on average, with no compromise in speed. Security got a boost as well. Samsung Knox now includes an AI intrusion detector, able to flag suspicious patterns like fake calls or remote access attempts. There's also a new feature that warns you when apps are copying your clipboard in the background, even if they're not active. This brings the Galaxy S26 a step closer to becoming the most secure Android flagship on the market. And let's not forget DeX, Samsung's desktop mode. With One UI8 it feels far more polished, with multi-window fluidity, better scaling for third-party apps, and AI-powered taskbars that adapt based on your workflow. For users who multitask or work on the go, the S26 paired with DeX is dangerously close to replacing a laptop. So why isn't Samsung screaming about all these features from the rooftops? Because this isn't just about flash. One UI8 on the Galaxy S26 is about setting a long-term foundation. Many of the features we're seeing now are building blocks for what's coming with Galaxy AI 2.0, expected to launch with the next generation of Galaxy foldables. Samsung isn't rushing this rollout, they're crafting it carefully, quietly, and with purpose. In short, if you own a Galaxy S26, you're sitting on a goldmine of smart features that many users haven't even discovered yet. And if you don't own one, the One UI8 experience alone might be the reason to switch. But one thing is certain, Samsung isn't playing catch-up anymore. With the S26 and One UI8, they're setting the pace, and the rest of the industry is starting to notice.